Hello, hello. This thing on? Let's see if everything works. How is everyone doing? Hello, Bubble Wrap Oracle. How are you? Hopefully, today I can get some on this dumb thing. Been trying a little bit back and forth to get a live shell on it. Um, I started running a couple different options as init scripts, and I started piping their output to text files so that I can kind of review what's going on with them. So hopefully I can get something that actually works and I can get connected hacker box, my analysis machine. So I'm gonna go ahead and sign in. I'm just gonna pull this SD card out because I do not remember. I ran last. I was harvesting some pogo pins too out of these cables. Wanted to make some pogo pin based debug probes. But I need to find some weights for them. Doing well. Had some people also earlier today because lots going on. That would have been nice. Penguin, how are you? Ingu? Ingu fan. Weird reading people's names because sometimes it's multiple words and sometimes it's one word. Alright, so get this plugged in. The card, get it mounted, and we'll take a look at this. I was trying to add some code and commands into the functions that get called by the actual interface. So this thing is in the, I guess, the debug word or like code name for the software that they wrote for this thing is called Next Generation Terminal, and they have a daemon service called NGD. That's it. Does the backend software for this device. So there's some scripts that it calls, and I can show you those under the properties. Look for Control F4.s8. You can see there's like a print script, start dial out, a handful of different scripts. Yep, what I tried doing is IP test .s in this Jetty web server JavaScript the application web, and I tried putting some create a reverse shell for my analysis machine to connect to, and I think that worked very well. Let me mount it and I'll see what I did last time with it. So last time I tried a walnut shell. We can try this one again, but what I'm doing is I'm outputting errors to the log file or to a log file. So you what's cool as I'm running it, seeing whether or not it works. And out. I don't think I've actually ran this one yet. Let me do now instead of overwrite it. I'm gonna append it. To double check, so this makes a first in first out file. Or it's everything from bash and I may need to do this as well. We can try that. Don't. The world's smallest change. And let's try to boot it. I'm going to come over here and I'm going to launch. Oh, netcat on port 1337. Classic, right? And then just make sure everything is good over here. Network lines. I think I want to make sure that voltage set this because I was messing with it. Volts. All right. Off. Plug in. Okay, yeah, thank you. I've been trying to tune the mic settings as well. Or I could just start talking louder. Start yelling at my mic. Audio is hard. It's something that I'm learning in my adventure with streaming is that audio is very difficult. Yeah, when you've got a bunch of background noise, for sure. So hopefully, we should see a shell pop up. We can also try pinging our device. Well, pinging it never works. Notice that this thing never actually becomes responsive on the network. Pretty disappointing, but go to our interfaces. Where is it? Diagnostics, ARP table. 157 is the IP address for that device. Oh wow, cool. Okay, there. And it's probably not going to start replying to these ping packets. I have yet to see it do it, even though it is connected to the network. Or at least I think it is. Pretty sure it is. Watch that be the problem the whole time. It pulls an IP address but doesn't actually establish any routes or anything. Wow, this thing is taking its sweet time. Oh, yeah, I just had to say something. Okay. Yeah, I don't think that actually, I don't think it caught that shell. But that's okay, we can turn it off, and we can... Oh, actually, I'm sorry. No, I need to try the ping test, because I put that in the start, or the ping IP script. So let's check that out in the maintenance mode. That was under tests, network connectivity, and we'll just try a simple 127 on backspace. .0.0.1 and push enter. And we'll see if it actually runs the script. I would hope that that's actually where that ping IP test script is being used, unless it's being used somewhere else. So I can turn the device off now. I'm gonna go ahead and turn it off. Take the SD card out and plug it back into our host. Let's go check that log file and see if we got anything from there. We definitely didn't get a shell. Alright, and we will go ahead and mount that file again. Oop. There we go. Yeah, so I don't think that script is actually getting ran. The bin socket is in our startup file, though, and I believe that was getting ran. So that's under our etc init, no, etc rcs, and then I have s62 rip and tear. That was this one. I guess this one isn't actually getting ran either. I have a handful of rubber shells lying around the file system trying to get any of them to work. So what was that? Error message user bin socket. Yeah, so it doesn't look like this was being ran properly either. Or maybe it ran last time I did this, but it should run every single time I start the host. Hmm. Unless it's actually a broken command. I don't know. Let's try our other one. We can stick it over here. That file was definitely getting ran. This one I'm not sure if it's getting ran or not. Oh, that's because I was declaring a variable wrong. Oh well. Okay. Let's do this, and we will see if we get anything different. Because this file was definitely being ran. At least at one point it got ran. And we can check sudo cat temp r log, and then there was like a pre-startup, right? Pre-startup log. Yeah, so we can see this one's actually getting ran, which is nice. So we'll stick with that one since that one seems to be consistently launching. Let's go ahead and sudo rm temp. We'll remove our old log, and then let's unmount it. I think we're done messing with it. And put that back in there. And rinse and repeat. Alright, yeah, I don't think we're going to be able to ping it. See, I do believe we have DNS mask as our DHCP host. Is it this that has them? I don't know. Oh, let's get our netcat listener going. That would be nice. Was it 157? Yes. And it's going to take its sweet time to turn on again. Hello, hello. Come on, Netcat. Be nice to get the a live show going, because then I don't have to turn the thing on and off to analyze it and figure out what's going on when it's running. Nothing? Come on. I wonder if that's a sign that it's getting stuck. Getting stuck on my script. Who knows? Oh, see, you're just gonna talk about it. And still nothing. Okay. That's obnoxious. Okay, rinse and repeat. Oh. Hopefully now we'll get something in that log at least. Because that script, or the ping IP test or whatever, that script was not running. The script that I put under the RCSD or RCSD folder, that one ran. So hopefully it ran again and we can get some log output and see what's going wrong. Oops. Here, let's. Didn't I delete that file? User bin socket job ID, user title copies. Is it still running that? Okay, what am I missing? That must be being ran somewhere else in a different file. And it's leftovers. Check the free startup log. I also had, I think I was sticking stuff under the hostname script as well, so we check that one, make sure that one's not running. It was definitely not being clean when I was testing all of this out. Let's do. No. Yeah, I would have stuck that right here. So I think I cleared that out. It's in there somewhere. What's the option for this funny? Oh. Print file name with output line H. Okay. Grep the grep. Oh, there is no file or directory because it's being passed from cat. That's funny. Just so you guys know, I am not that good at Bash. At least not on the fly. It takes me a while. I guess we can just check, what is the other one? Now we're... is it SSHD? Is it not SSHD? I could actually get SSH to turn on. I mean, maybe it's turning on, but the ports are not available on the public address of this device. I'll just like loop back. Where did I stick that command? Yeah, this is the attempt to get SSHD to run because it'll stop it if it'll stop the init script, that particular init script, if it's named SSHD. That's how I put that in there. No, that's just DHCP. I already checked this one, didn't I? Oh geez. Here we go. Gotta figure out some bash. Run grep on all the files in the directory. I guess I could just use straight grep string. Or straight grep. I'm sitting here adding all of the files into grep when I could just give grep all of the files. etc rcs, then our patterns socket. Okay, and then we gave our flag H. Now it should be able to give us the file name. No. Oh, it did it right here. Okay, well that's definitely not the one that's running. Unless it's just ignoring the hash, which it shouldn't be. Um, okay. I mean, oh, I'm doing that. It's not the right flag, is it? And no, okay. Yes, it's not in here. This is the same. Yep, not in there. Oh, sorry, I don't look at chat, but it's she, her, by the way. Where did I put that? Oops, not Alice. Maybe that was a different. It wasn't one of the startup scripts, and it was a different one of the um, shell scripts that gets launched by the software. Let's see. Ping IP test network info.sh. Is it this one? Yep, there it is. Network info.sh. That one was actually running the. Okay. Let's stick our code in here. Warning, this could be malicious. Uh-huh. Alright, we will do that. Hopefully that works. Oh, that's all good. And then I actually want to stick that in my notes so I can reference it. Do I even have that? Oh, it's this one. Hello, hello. How are you? Hello, hello. Okay, double checking. That's over there. We got that. I think. Let me remove that log file again. Oh, oh. Helps if I'm in the right directory. Okay. I actually had it on sale. I think it was like $200 or something. Maybe a little less. Honestly, look on like Facebook Marketplace or like some surplus stores and get a scope if you're looking for something that's budget friendly. Is you can find a lot of like 2-channel scopes, even 4-channel scopes that come out of like a university or a lab somewhere. Do do do. Clean up that terminal. All right, and make sure I'm out of my folder. I want to unmount. Okay, we're gonna stick this back in and see. And we're gonna turn this back on. If you want to collaborate, you can go to my YouTube profile, and there's a button that'll let you see my email. And you can click on that and click the I'm not a robot thing, and then send me an email if you want to collaborate. But if you just want to say I am Pakistani in my chat, then you can do that too, I guess. Alright, so this thing's gonna turn on. Let's get our Netcat listener going, because this one might work. Maybe. I hope. I have a good feeling about this one. We'll see. It may not, though. And it's gonna think about it for a little bit. Hello, hello. Magus Corporation. Is it Magus or Magus? Alright, it's gonna do it this time. It's gonna get a shell now. I won't have to turn this thing off and on anymore. Then I can mess around with it. Live. Come on. It'll work this time. I believe in it. Oh, I don't have any music going. I can get some music turned on if you would like. See. Do, 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 do. Come on, any second now. Finish booting. If anything, if it doesn't work this time, we'll at least get like some good log output. Oh, that's different. No? No. You may have to go into the maintenance and do one of the network checks, because that was one of the what was the script called? Network info.sh. And we can see what that script does real quick. So what it's doing is it's just grabbing some network info, and then it's sticking all of that into a file. That way it can spit it out when it requests it, whenever you cat out this file. So let's try to get that to trigger, so we can run some reports. I think that actually gets sent when we go into the reports over here. And we go to communication. Might be one of these. One of these reports that involves network information. Nope. That one looks like it's hanging. That's kind of interesting. Maybe it just takes a while. Huh, I guess someone just takes a while. Maybe it actually did run the network info script. Could also be that that script only gets ran once for boot. We can try to find out where it's being used in the file system. Networkinfo.sh, so let's do find in folder. Network.sh. I believe that's going to show up in one of those properties files. Yeah, the ngd.properties. Configuration network info script. I've tried looking to see if I can figure out where these parameters are actually used at, but I'm not familiar with the, I guess, JavaScript that it's being called from. So that's kind of a bummer, but maybe I can figure that out later. There's some other scripts in here that we can try to stick our code into. That's kind of what I was doing when I stopped working on it last time. Let's turn it off and check our log file, because that may have actually fired it off. I want to see. Because if we're getting a log file, and then all I have to do is just tweak our shell command, that would be better. We'll mount our SD card. And let's do sudo nano temp folder var log rip and tear. Okay, can't connect to remote host network, is unreachable, connection timed out. Okay, so that's interesting. How are we getting timed out connections? Maybe we should look at the network script, and we might figure out what's going on that way. So I was like looking at the start firewall. That one, all it's doing is it's blocking port 80 and 443 unless you're coming from the local host, the 127 address. And then we have like a start network that was under our RCS folder. Let's close. I'm gonna close some of these out because I get lost in the sauce. Okay, and goes under etc rcsd. Let's check our network. Maybe there's just something wrong with the routes that it's setting up, or maybe there's something wrong with our pfSense configuration, OPNsense configuration. We can reset it again because I have gone through here and screwed a bunch of stuff up. Configuration, defaults. WAN interface will automatically reset. Okay, cool. Alright, we're gonna reset the pfSense real quick. Just to roll that out. Because I was going through and messing with a bunch of stuff, so. That is promising. We did get the, did get some more information from our log file, which is kind of cool. And connect to remote host. So now we just troubleshoot it, and then I think we should have it. Alright, well, while we're waiting for this, if you guys don't know, we do have a Discord set up. It's free to join if you want. Check out video description or wherever you find Discord links, and hop in, check it out. It's very fresh though, so if you have any ideas or suggestions for things that you'd like to see, let me know. It's still thinking about it. I guess we can dig around a little bit more. I wanted to figure out how the HTTP service was running. So there's the Jetty file, or the Jetty server that's doing some stuff. I believe that is a Java-based web server. I believe that was under here. So start server. No, this is the yeah, this is the remote access panel. Oh, is that yours, Pingu font? I did a little bit of research and tried to figure out what the hell that thing was, and I got nothing. That is as generic as it gets. I mean, outside of not having any, like, etching on it. libmodules bms.ko. I'm curious what this module is for. I've never heard of it. I don't think it's standard. I think, and it's related to the VNC access. So there's this frame buffer server. This one checks this RAS config file, and then it goes and it launches this or attaches this module to the system if it's on there. I think that's what's setting up the port 5800 and 5900. So there's also this, which is interesting, but of course they're filtering it. So the source address is localhost. So that's interesting. That's kind of why I want to get on the localhost so bad with a shell, is so that I can start poking at some of this stuff and see what that stuff is doing. Back up. Nope. Let's see. Try a different port. No? Nothing? Setting this thing back to defaults is weird. I mean, it might not even be done. It takes a little bit. The link is up? Okay. Which port did it make the LAN port? Bruh. Is this thing gonna make me hook up a damn screen? See what's going on? I guess that's what I'm gonna do. Or I can just move on to the reflow, because I wanted to reflow a chip, an eMMC off of another board. Oh, you know, I think I'm dumb. I think it turns itself off, and you gotta turn it back on. Yep. Wow, I'm so dumb. My bad. Watch, it'll work now. If you do the thing and you don't mess it up, it just works. Oh, network disconnected. Here we go. Oh, it's trying. Okay. While it's doing that, if I can figure out the HTTP stuff is, what's interesting is we're going to get page.py, do a server check. This is initializing the hardware. I don't think that one's going to be related to outgoing Ethernet. Oh yeah, are you back online now? Okay. It's beeping at me, so I guess it's on. Alright, let's take a look at our disk image. And this is our network for the disk image. So let's see, look, it does some stuff in here. Bringing up interface is successful, and it caps it, or it spits it out in the pre-startup log. So we can look at that. Maybe get some ideas on how that's working. Oh, I don't have the oh, I do have the SD card mounted. So here is S09 network. So IPv6 global start pre is successful. Bringing up loopback, bringing up interface F0. What does it do for that? Bringing up interface F0. I have config F0. Oops. We got some generic imports. Network functions right there. There's the generic functions that we import for basically all of our RCSD scripts. Yes, maybe we need to look at this network script, etc sysconfig network scripts. Grab an address? No, can't grab an address. I would like to get an address, please, and then configure the router. Oh, hello, router. I really does not want to grab an address, does it? Come on, disconnect. I'll try this one more time. Yeah, so it's definitely not port 0. Okay. I will let it think about it. I want to look at this script really quick. etc sysconfig. Where is sysconfig? There it is. etc sysconfig network scripts. Oh, decrypt password. Love to see it. Scan results. HCP. Yeah, I have CFG F0. IP address 127.0.0. Ooh, okay. So that's probably why it's not working, is because it grabs that. Maybe we can jack with this file and set that properly. Or you'd think that would be like part of the configuration within the device. RPM new, so I guess they updated it. That file seems like it does get changed. This WLAN 0. $19.99. Oh my goodness. That's the same combination as my luggage. We can try changing this file. Let's look at this network script a little bit more. This checks to see if we're working on the F0 interface, and if we are, then it loads the script from here. If on boot, yes. Let's see, is on boot? Yes, okay, on boot is yes. And then for this one, we check dongle.sh. It all seems pretty straightforward. Yeah, maybe I need to just update this to specify the appropriate address for our LAN. If our LAN is even working. Oops. Yeah, network is unreachable. Doop-doo. I wonder if this is why people don't like Network Manager for Linux. What do you mean disconnected? Man, that's crazy. I'm about to just get a different router. This PSN's driving me crazy. Alright. Give me 1 second. Take a break for a minute, get some water, and say hi to my husband. He just got home from work. And I'm gonna get a different router. Plug this thing up to a different router because this thing is obnoxious. Be right back. Okie dokie. I have a different router. I'll get this plugged in and try it. Because this PFSense is being lame. Alright, this router should work. This is my travel microtik. If that doesn't work, I have a third router. Got routers out my ears. If that one doesn't work, I have a fourth router. No, I'm just kidding. I mean, I do, but I don't think that's what you guys want to watch. Close tab. I don't think we've got wow, is it the I wonder if it's actually my host. Oh, that'd be some shit. Oh, there we go. We're on a .88, okay. Go to 192.168.88.1. I don't know, what the hell is it? What's the microtik default password? Oh, it's on the device? No. No. I can't even remember. I think this might be my old one. Alright, we will reset it. It's okay. This one resets better than the PFSense. Okay, here we go. Let's set it up in router mode. We want address 192.168.1.1 because we're lame like that. Uh, 10 to 254. And we'll do network address translation, yes. Okay, that should be good. Oh, here, let's go ahead and give it a, oh, I'm sorry, you guys aren't, seeing that. That's okay, I need to set something private real quick on it. I refuse to show you. It's top secret. I guess it's not that top secret. The 10 dot address. Okay. So I reset the MikroTik router. I have that configured as a LAN network. 192.168.1.1/24. Here's our DHCP range, and that's all good. So now we should have a 192.168 address. We need to reset this connection. Disconnect. Current connection. There we go. Now we pulled a .1. 254. Interesting. I got the coolest address. All right. Or not. It's the gateway. Okay. Doesn't like HTTPS. Password, new password. Okie dokie. And let's see, ping google.com. Is that gonna work? Probably not. It never works. Y'all, why is networking so hard? Interfaces, we have our, oops, here's our WAN. Been a minute since I've used this interface, this UI. Cables? Arp. Arp, arp, arp. Hostname lab, okay, so this is my device. Oh, is it because I don't have DNS running on this thing? That's probably why. Ping 192.168.1.1. Yeah, so I can ping that. I don't have DNS. So I could probably turn that on. Dynamic servers 111.88.88.88. Oops. Here is our services. Is it under there? There it is. I guess DNS is not an option. Oops. Yeah, there's no DNS server running. I think that might be the having a local DNS server running on this host. Let's. I should not put that to 1.1.1.1. All right, micro dick router OS DNS. Oh, it's not gonna work. Ah, I have no DNS. All right. That is our static. I mean, cat our resolve file and see what that is. Why is it .53? That's weird. Doop-a-doo. Nope. Nope, 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 nope. Edit connections. Chromatic DHCP. Hello, hello? You not responding? Oh, you know what it is? Because they changed the password and wanted me to sign back in. Yeah, sure, you can save it. Never do that, kids. Never let your browser save your password. Incredibly bad hygiene. Webvig. System, no. IP, DNS. Get rid of that. Why? New one. Right. Bruh. Why does that have... That is the, nano. I know you're not supposed to do this. theresolve.com. Why does it keep kicking me out of the interface? Okay, well, you know what? We don't need DNS. Where we're going, we don't need DNS. I'll deal with DNS later. All we need is to plug this SD card in and test it. Let's double check our work. Make sure that we're not dumb. It was network info, right? Yeah. Okie dokie. And we'll keep an eye on the ARP table. I'm gonna go ahead and plug in the Ethernet cable for our time clock. Unmount our disk. I'm gonna put this back in and power it up. And then we're going to get our netcat listener running, and then cross our fingers. Hopefully we get a reverse shell. If not, hopefully we can do some port scanning. Maybe we'll have to reconfigure the network on the thing. Oh, I forgot to edit that file. Shoot. We'll see what it does. Got to edit the network configuration file and specify specifically static IP address. We'll see what it pulls, and we'll see if we can. There it is. Hostname 1234556. Hey, look at that! I can actually ping it now. Wow. What? That's kind of funny how the DHCP server is addressing backwards. I wonder what the various router manufacturers, like, what their, is there like a standardized DHCP lease order? Can you like pull one out of a hat if you really wanted to? Okay, so now there should be no excuses to not get a shell. I can ping the device. Makes me want to run nmap on it. Because before I wasn't actually getting the device. Maybe it's just OPN sense the whole time. We're just going to scan the first 10,000 ports from this host. Wow! Holy crap, we could have been messing with this the whole time. I knew there was open stuff on this thing. I believe there's a VNC server open. And this is all stuff like from setting that res config.ini file. So port 80, yeah, and 443, those are both filtered. SSH is open, bro! Okay. SSH has been open the whole time. I'm so excited. Wow, I may not even need the reverse shell. No matching host key type found. Oh, is my SSH2 new? SSH RSA.
Yeah.
No matching host key type found. Because my host key is generated as a diffie colon or like some other new cipher method.
Yeah.
Okie dokie, we're getting there. Surely I will get a shell this time. Most definitely. I'm just screwing myself up with a bad OP and sense config the whole time. Let's see, no matching host. E-type. I believe this is like a mismatch version of SSH or like an old version of SSH. What's the issue with this? Okay, so I think I need to add public key or pub key accepted algorithm. SSH RSA. These RSA keys are so old that modern SSH does not allow their usage. Do I need to add this to the etc config? Yeah, I think so. Okay. Oops. Okay, real quick though, let's try the management mode. We'll see if our shell works, because I'm curious if that works. Our reverse shell. I go to reports, and what was it? Ethernet? No, it wasn't Ethernet, was it? No, it was like network or something. Network. There it is. We should see a reverse shell if everything works. Oh no, our our IP address is different. Ah, okay. That's fine. That's fine. Okay, so I need to add pub key accepted algorithm plus SSH RSA to my config. Sudo nano etc config. What do we got? What do we got? Pub key. Okay, stick it right here at the end. Pub key. Is it accepted algorithms? Algorithms plus SSH. Pub key accepted algorithms plus SSH. Cool. OpenSSH 5. Wow, that's old. Oh, I think I need to set the host key algorithm. I want to connect. Oh. Uh-oh. This is where we're gonna have to find a password. Okay. I thought it was, let's go check this out. It's under RAS config. You could also check the, address on that port. To 5800, right? Or what was it? I still want the reverse shell to work because that would just be fun to get it to do. Just port scan it again. Okay, so we have TLI SRV. What is that? 1527. That's new. We have an RPC port. So 58 and 59. So 5800. Yeah, that was HTTP. Let's curl. Oops. Right, is it 253? Double check. 253, yes. Nothing. Received HTTP when not allowed. So I think this might actually be an SSH port, or VNC port. Let's see, where's that file at? It's over here. One. So I tried root 123, HTTP port. So I think this is the password for that though. Oops. Oh, that's why I'm doing .1 like a goober. 253. RFB 0303. That's interesting. Wow, things are starting to get juicy. Worried about non-quantum safe keys? Yeah, I saw that error the other day. And then I promptly updated my SSH server. So what's on port 5800? That was 59. I think that might actually be a VNC server. 58, what does that give me? Nothing? See, and this is part of the, if we go to the start server and we look at this right here, I believe this is all referencing that. GLRPC, or 9080. That's interesting, so it's supposed to drop all that traffic. Doesn't look like it's dropping all the traffic. It says it's open. What happens if we curl 9080? No context on this server match or handle this request. Context known in this server are NGD. Web apps. Heading for IE. Interesting. That's... Huh. Okay, so we're getting somewhere. Now that we have a remote debug context handler was forbidden. Let's see, that's probably because we're not coming from the 127 address. Welcome InTouch web application. Huh. Okay, so this is actually running on the host. Yay! Alright, we're getting somewhere. This is, before I get all sidetracked, I kind of want to write some of this down. So, where is... I'm gonna close some of this stuff. Let's see, show attempts. TXT. pull in sysconfig settings for SSHD. Do we have a file in there, sysconfig? I don't think we do. No. Okay, I kind of wanted. I still okay. Now that I don't have the root password so easily, I thought it was just gonna be root123, but it is not. Thankfully, that's a good thing. That's a good thing. So I'm gonna turn it off and reconfigure my reverse shell to actually point at my correct IP address. Oh, I'm so excited. Yay, I can actually talk to the device. I feel like I was just bashing my head against it for the longest time, and the reason why is because the network wasn't working right. Okay, we're gonna nano our network info script. And we're gonna do 254, because that is what our address is. Right? 254, our lab. I should name these better. Everything is lab. Okay, so 254, import 1337. Save the modified buffer. And then I also want to check the log. Yeah, there we go, no route to host. Sweet, but we're not getting network is unreachable anymore. Yay! Right, so now I could probably unmount this. Take our SD card back out, plug it back into the device, and I'm gonna start up our netcat listener. Let me just make sure. I'm pretty sure that's the netcat listener for telnet. Yeah, okay. And we'll turn it back on. This time I fully expect to see the reverse shell work. Alright, well, while you guys are looking at that, I'm gonna look at files over here, sensitive files. Hopefully once I get a shell on it, then we can actually start the real process. The real challenge. Getting this thing to run Doom. Alright, any second now. Whenever you feel like it. Up, there we go. Just gotta badmouth it. Okay. So now, theoretically, I can swipe the maintenance card, and then we can go into reports and look at the network report. It should fire off our remote shell. Should. Come on, do it. Or not? Bruh. What am I missing? Primary DNS server. Why is it still configured for that? Oh, that makes sense. Communication settings? Is that the one that does it? No? Dag, yo. Oh, I was excited. Well. Should be a, tests. One 192.168.254. Oh, I didn't do the .1. And stupid touchscreen. 192.168.1.254. And that should reply back. Okay, ping test successful. Still no remote shell though. Alright, let's check ports again. Let me mess around with that some more. Is that not the address? Did it not pull that address again? Oh. Did I do it wrong? 192.168.1.253. Huh. Let's see, now it's actually blocking everything? What? Oh. That why? Yeah, there we go. What is this 1527? No, I don't need the LP. That. Nothing. We'll hit it with Netcat, hit it with Perl. Okay. Wow. That's cool. The TLI SRV. I've never heard of that port before. That service. TLI SRV. Transparent listener service. Oracle databases. Network listener for database connections. You can grep through for 1527. Grep, I say grep. Prospero data access. FS root ETP services. These are all just generic ass services. That's not actually what's running on the host. Simple network client sample, in-server demo. The demo program? What? Is it running a demo program? Oh, it's Apache Derby. Username is me, password is PW. NS simple DB. That's interesting. Just writing down some notes. What is the response that is actually sending back with that? JDBC access to a Derby database. So I guess I gotta get JDBC set up. Huh. Yeah, because it looks like this is just like a demo application, but it shouldn't be exposed. It's just a demo application, right? Okay, let's see. No. Query? Execute query, there we go. What is this? RS equals S execute query. This is probably like a cursor or something. Create a table. Statement. Oh. Duh. Connection is con. global network server. Okay, that's interesting. I wonder if we can look at what's under that OPT. OPT demo. Yeah, these are all just like Apache demos or something. It's kind of funny that there's like demo crap left over on like an actual production device. This device is sold to customers and they installed it in their building and people used it and track people's times. And it has demo software on it. That's interesting. Okay. What's under the bin? Our network server. Okay, just for fun. I know it probably won't do anything, but oops. Yeah, I don't think there's a path traversal. Did that change? No. Okay. A bunch of encoded stuff or binary data. Probably all part of that demo application, so probably not super interesting. Write that down in our juice. Where'd that go? Oh, over here. So what are these other ports that we've got? Obviously SSH, 5800, 5900, and 9080. 9080 was interesting, wasn't it? That was the one that gave us like the, I believe that is the remote management port. Yeah, no context on the server match to handle this request. I wonder if this one has a path traversal bug. Probably not. Oh, wow, look at that. Oh, no, that's not a... That's just trying to look for it in the, So, let's look for the, what is that, port 5800? Right? Look for that in the files. Oh, 9080, port 9080. Look for that and see, what comes up. Groove, GLRPC. That's under our start server and stop server. Like httpd/jet8.conf. Port 9080. Ah, maybe that's what that is. Oh, what is all of this nonsense? Oh, font files. The remote debug.html base URL. Okay. Maintenance mode main page.js. Yeah, so it looks like 9080 is the backend port for the locally ran Jetty server. Since XHR requests are going directly to Jetty port 9080, we're going to need to disable origin checking in Opera. Okay. Okay, so I think that's kind of some evidence that says that Jetty is on port 9080. So what can we actually do on port 9080? So ngd/ws is the WebSocket scheme. Can we just like grab any of the crap that's in this folder? See if we can do that under user local ngd assets. Can I just go to _assets? Reason not found. Debug. Maintenance HTML. Maybe we need to do like /HTML/ employee homepage HTML. Copy path. This isn't gonna be the right path, but whatever. And let's chop some of these off. I don't think it's up to that path. That's probably good. Nope, not found. Error 404. So remote debug is one. Remote debug? No. That one gets forbidden. This one goes to in touch. NGD. What is /NGD? Where is that one at? It said where it was on the thing, right? ngd.file user local Jetty web apps ngd. Oh, so this is probably also under the local ngd. Oh, interesting. That one's under the ngd folder. This one's under Jetty web apps. Local HTML remote debug. So can I get like device list.html? Ooh, device list. Yes, that kind of works. This is the directory that's under. Copy that path. Jetty web server. Oat debug. I guess we'll just copy that stuff off. That'll be good enough. Web app context. Let's check out that one. NGD. User local Betty. Web apps. NGD. And then this is the one that we're getting right here. What else is in here? Web.xml. Lib. Classes. NGD.properties. Ooh, I wonder if you can access that. That would be whack. That one has like passwords and stuff in it. Let's see, web. China or yeah, it just straight up throws you in that route. That's interesting. Get lost in the sauce. Where am I at? Oops. Not found. Impossible. Is it serving me that one? So maybe I can just go up a folder. I have to go up a folder. I don't know if it'll let me do that. Is it classes? NGD.property? Properties? Yeah, I don't think it's gonna like that. That's okay. Let me poke around with that a little bit. Might be some vulnerabilities for this old version of Jetty that we can look at. I have like versions of jar files in here. These are also interesting too. NGD platform-based diagnostics API, upload API, application-based upload API. Huh. This is all like in like custom code for the thing. Platform-based upload API. Dirty. Remote debug.jar. Interesting. Why these are all not jar files. Why? It sounds like it's all stuff that these are all scripts that are on the host as well, so maybe they like call the scripts on the host like manufacturing parameters. That's a script on the host. Okay. That's interesting. And check one thing really quick. See if I can get in through the SSH. Let's see. Okay. I guess this password doesn't work. May have to try setting the password or something. I mean, it's definitely not root 123. I mean, that would be convenient, wouldn't it? I mean, that's a good thing, I guess, that these passwords aren't working for, SSH. Do-do-do. Yeah, those are definitely not working. Bet you it changes the password every time it boots up or something. Probably adjusting that. We can maybe screw with that and get it to not do that. What time is it? Actually getting kind of late. I think we made some pretty good progress. We've actually found some stuff. Now that we can, I still want to get the damn shell working though. Let me turn it off. Before I wrap it up for the night, let me turn it off and check the log file on the, SD card. And see what the deal is with that. Because I am curious why it did not work that time. Connection refused, huh? Telnet connection refused, but why? Connection command not found. Huh? Maybe go back and we could try our other shells. Shell attempts. Where's the bash one? Bash one is pretty straightforward. No. This one. Alright, let's try that again. See what that does. I guess there's not really any reason why we can't do it in the, our CSD file as well. Unless we have or not SSHD running. Here, let's do this. Sudo nano S62. But and we're going to echo that into the pass WD. I think that's how that works. Go check our set password. Where is that? Was that under bin? Bin, set pattern, set pattern. Do a search for it. Do a search. Find in folder, set pass. No? Alright, maybe it is. Let's check our... We had, our shell script list. Here, set password. User sbin set password. Okay. Alright, so set password. I've kind of already read through this one. Basically, the gist of it, what it does is it goes and it pulls some data from the EEPROMs, like PDB, MLC, and it goes and makes the password with it. And then there's this one, our users created our users 123. Password. Okay, so it's echoing that in SH password. Let's do that. I'll just steal that real quick. Okay. That looks right. Okay. There, that way, hopefully if our reverse shell doesn't connect, we don't get a connection on the reverse shell, we can still log in with butts as our password. So... yeah, let's go ahead and unmount it. I think we've done enough damage. Alright, go ahead and plug it into this. And turn it back on. Oops. Our NatCat listener running. I did change that IP, right? Oh. That would be really goofy if I didn't. Permission denied. Interesting. This thing is being quite annoying. I don't think I got that IP address set right. I mean, we'll wait. about that time. I think it should start going. Come on. Okay. And go ahead and throw it into maintenance mode. And then we'll run our network check, whatever it is. See if that gets it to pick off the first shell. Network report. Hello, hello. Nothing? Wow, this is so disappointing. What am I missing? Alright, well, as disappointing as that is, I think I'm gonna wrap it up for the night. But I definitely do have some things that I want to mess with now. I'll probably do another stream tomorrow or Thursday. But yeah. So, hope you guys enjoyed that. If you did and you want to support this channel, you know what to do. Check out the description, video description. You can join the Discord. You can support me with a YouTube membership or Patreon, and that will help the channel grow. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed that, and I will have some more stuff to show you later. I hope you guys have a wonderful night.